Welcome back to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. I'm Isha.
And I'm Young Cole.
And we have a really good episode for you today.
And we do.
And we do.
And we do.
Listen, let me tell you, before we get started, so just so they can know, when we discuss what we're going to talk about, we talk about like, okay, this is what we're going to talk about for this week's episode, but we never go over like our opinions or our feelings or how we feel about it.
Right.
So like everything that we say is authentic or whatever. We want to keep that going. But I got a feeling for this episode, you're going to be messy because when we was talking about the topic for the first time, you said, what's off limits? And my dumb self was like, nothing.
I just feel like when we
But you know too much about me.
When we introduce the topic, they'll understand. I feel like everybody going to sit back in their seat like, yeah, nah, she shouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Because you know too much about me, especially pertaining to this topic.
I'm going to go easy. Go easy on me, baby.
Yes.
Like, no cussing.
Oh, Daddy, this episode dedicated to you, baby, because I ain't going to even do no cussing. And I'm putting my glasses on because it's one of them days.
And you cute.
Oh, thank you for that.
With them on, so it's okay.
Yeah, you cute too.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
Me and my fisherman hat.
And okay, it's the coolest fisherman hat I've ever seen. You're just the cutest little fisherman.
Button.
Okay, so before we get into today's topic, what was the peak and pit of your week?
The peak and the pit. So I think I'm gonna start with the peak. I'm gonna start with the pit this week because the pit also was a peak. So I'm not super, super prideful, I would say, but I do tend to like just, I don't know, like I remove myself from conversations or whatever. I don't, if I feel like, okay, I can handle it for myself, but at any point where I feel like I can't, I'll ask for help or ask for whatever. So I reached out to my family this morning and was like, hey, let's work together. We gotta come together as a united front.
We a family.
As a community.
Are y'all my village or no?
Or cause now all this time y'all told me y'all was my village.
Are y'all my village?
Now all of a sudden, but now, so they came through. They rushed in.
Good.
They rushed in with, I was like, okay, I need this, I need that. And so then they out, pitched in whatever I needed. And then here go Crystal talking about some, what you need some food? Like, Crystal, how long, Crystal?
Crystal, I do.
Well, my stamps come tomorrow. I told you I got stamps. I told y'all I got stamps.
Can I get about $50,
$60? I don't want to say no on camera because then I'm going to look like the bad guy. I'll wait till they start rolling.
Crystal, girl, can I get some food? Shit.
I'll wait till they start rolling. Strike one. I'm going to count it.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to count it.
That don't count, oh daddy.
It don't count. But I'm going to count how many times you mess up.
Okay. That's one.
So I'm not going to mess up at all. So you start counting out for me. But, yeah. Perfect.
Go ahead.
I'm digging the grave early, huh?
Baby, go ahead. Go ahead. Because you could have been on mute, but you wanted to be cute. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Yep.
Humbleness left my body. But so that was it was a pit.
For sure.
But it was a peak.
For sure.
Guess who the hell called me?
What? Go ahead.
A little bit after I hit the chat up, my nephew, Auntie Kodie, you need anything from me?
Big Eeyore. Big Eeyore, yeah.
No, don't worry about me. You worry about retiring me like you promised me you was going to do.
However you got to do.
Day. So don't you worry about me. You just make sure I'm straight.
But bless his heart.
Oh my God, that was just the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah.
He's like, what you need? What you asking for? And I'm like,
I got something for you. You need to hold something. I know that's right.
He like,
yeah.
Anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got you, but that was so cute. So that ended up being the peak. And yeah, so for all my viewers out there, just know I'm coming for y'all next.
Cash App. If everybody Cash App me $1, I'll be okay.
Y'all start putting my girl on the ordained minister payroll.
You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Because some people that already stated that they wouldn't mind me officiating their wedding.
This one girl was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have Isha do my wedding because I need constant laughs.
You see what I'm saying? Okay.
I'm with it.
I'm a one-stop shop, baby.
with
Hire me for all of your wedding needs.
On your wedding needs.
Yeah, but that's good. It is never lost on me how amazing it is to have a good support system. All jokes aside,
always.
Always. That's a blessing.
And then I was talking on the phone with my brother, so he actually sent me some money too. But he was like, well, but he was like, yeah. So such. As soon as I heard the cash app go off, hey baby, I'm gonna call you back. Damn, you only wanted me for one thing, huh?
I got to check some things.
And then I gotta keep this gravy train rolling.
Because you ain't the only stop.
Momentum got to keep going.
But for real.
Yeah. But yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
And then another peak I wrote went antique. Well, yeah, antique furniture shopping with K-Bo country ass. Had me in all these goddamn stoves.
She was in heaven, wasn't she?
She was. I was too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all like old shit.
Yeah, I was talking to her and grabbed
Dang, old stuff.
You see what I'm saying? Too. And had all kind of thorns in my thumb. It was
from what?
Stupid. Playing with cacti.
Why?
I don't know. It was a prickly pear. I didn't know what it was.
Like a cactus plant?
Yeah. The buds at the top. She was like, that's a prickly pear. I said, oh, really? I grabbed a bit like this. I had thorns everywhere.
That's too.
I said bits.
Oh. Yeah, so the blind leading the blind.
No, she knew better.
Oh, she didn't touch it?
No.
Just your silly self.
Correct.
Okay.
Silly self. Wow.
Holding on strong.
1, 2. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What was your peak and pit?
Oh, this week was a blur.
Then it go back to
time flies when you're not working. No, I had some interviews.
Okay.
I had a second interview with the company. Hoping to have some more this upcoming week. My pits, I don't really know if I had a pit.
That's good.
It really is. My peak, Tia, she moved back to Cleveland. Her and her family moved back to Cleveland. So she came down on Tuesday. She had some business to take care of Wednesday. So me, her, and Jerry, we linked. We went out to eat. Then we went to like a couple different bars, and we ended up at Boogaloo, of all places. I swear to God. Let me get through it. We ended up at Boogaloo.
The punches, the jokes right themselves.
We ended up at Boogaloo, so that was cool. That was fun.
Yeah.
I ran into someone who I haven't seen in a very long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I know him?
How do you know it was a guy?
I just said, do I know them?
Oh, I thought you said, do I know him? Oh,
I know him.
Yes. So I ran into somebody.
They gonna tell on themselves.
I thought you said, do I know him?
Okay.
So yeah, but what's so crazy is this is a person who, and we was joking about it, like I never thought I would talk to again, like because we were seeing each other like and passing on the regular, and I wouldn't speak because we have kind of fell out. This is even prior to the pandemic. So once the pandemic hit, we didn't see each other. We never ran into each other. So.
Right.
Just, it was like, oh, what's up? Hey, how you been? So like the catch up. And then I guess, it's a guy. And so, but he was like, literally the first thing he said was, man, I love y'all show. I love y'all podcast. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. So that was pretty cool. I got some good news. When I was on the phone with you regarding my mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, thank you, God. Because, it was crazy. And that was really it, I think. Yeah.
That's all great news.
Yeah.
That's all great news.
Yeah.
So did y'all have a time to, like, catch up?
Who?
You and the person you seen at Boogaloo.
Oh, yeah, because the Boogaloo wasn't...
Damn. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
You so fucking messy, dog.
3.
You so freaking messy, dog. Yes, Boogaloo wasn't that crowded. So it was...
Your tone is here.
And the music wasn't that loud. So we was able to, like, catch up.
Sounds like you're still in the atmosphere of the loud music because the yes was way up here. I was just asking simple questions.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
It was cool.
Okay.
All right. So let's get into today's topic. Let's get this show rolling because I don't know what type of time you want, but let me tell you something.
You got to tell me a guy.
Let me tell you
doggone
something.
thing. You gotta tell me nothing.
I gave you a little intel to see what you was gonna do with it. You see what I'm saying?
And this how you finna flip it.
And you already messing up. And this is why I can't even be telling you everything.
It only gets better.
Okay. No, but today we are talking about summer flings and
what they lead into.
And what the possibilities.
The possibilities.
Yes.
What they lead into.
Or what they could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be.
That could be the best thing that happened to you.
Or the worst thing that you ever been through.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So.
What's up?
You said summer fling.
Yeah.
Let's talk about summer fling.
Okay. Are you for them or against them? What is your definition of a summer fling?
I'm absolutely for them.
Yes.
Summer fling is just like the best time of your life.
Fun.
It is. I don't know if I have a definition.
Yeah.
I have experience.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a definition.
Yeah.
And the feeling I felt was just so indescribable.
It's like Amory. Why don't we fall in love?
Wait, and circle whatever time period that was.
Oh, baby.
That Fantasia, When I See You.
Yes.
Every time I think of my summer fling, I think of
Really?
When I See You. What?
I think of Amory. Why don't we fall in love? Why don't we fall in love? Yes, summer.
Can you describe what
a summer fling when it's done right?
No.
It's like a breath of fresh air. Like
voice cracking.
It's like the breeze blowing in the wind on a cool day. It's like amazing.
Listen, Sade on Sunday. When I just put a story up and said, when people smile for no reason, that's wild to me.
Yeah.
But sitting and thinking about a summer fling is the only way that I'm just gonna sit here like.
And it don't necessarily be right. No, and it don't necessarily be like if it was with the right person, it's amazing. But just the whole experience, because it's the summer, so you outside for real. And y'all, I'm talking about rooftop parties, brunch, kickbacks,
when outside
cookouts,
no limits. Like you can be. You can be anywhere doing anything.
I'm talking about.
And that shit just be so
sunroof open
like
with
fireworks.
The AC on. Oh, girl.
Sunroof with the AC?
Yeah, with the music playing.
As the sun going down, riding through the city at night.
My God.
It's literally like when you think of that person, you get the fireworks.
Yeah.
Like it just be sparks flying.
And you know, this shit is only gonna be good for 8 weeks. 8 weeks, and it's over. It better be the best 8 weeks of your life. I'm talking about it. I love summer flings.
Barely anything can top it.
No, it's definitely top 3.
And it's the experience.
It's the experience. Now, especially if you get somebody that's fun.
Yeah.
If you get somebody that's fun, because and that wanted date. So all dates don't got it. What social media would have you thinking
I knew where you was going with
that every day has to be this grand gesture, that it has to be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And it's like, of course, you want nice dates where you get dressed up, get your makeup done, and you look cute. But some of the best dates I've ever had,
they don't even be planned out.
Oh, it be some impromptu all day date in the summer.
It's 2:13 on a Thursday.
Oh, come on now,
the summer.
Come on now,
what you doing?
Because baby, I don't got no more meetings because I told you that yesterday. Oh my God.
On a Thursday through Sunday, the best days.
Yeah.
What you doing? Now what you trying to do? Meet me here.
Oh, come pull up and hop in a car with me.
Oh
my God. Oh, because you know I do not like to drive.
I'm finna come pick you up.
Oh my God.
You ain't gonna get me?
Girl.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love summer flings.
So it sounds like it's safe to assume that you've had a summer fling.
I've had some of
some of my best work was during the summer.
Listen to me. So I've had like top 3 summer flings out of everybody that's ever encountered a summer fling.
Nah, you tripping. Well, I'm on the top 3 too.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
What made your summer fling so much fun? Was it the person?
Uh-huh.
Was it the experiences, or was it a combination of both?
It was a combination of both.
Okay.
So my last and latest summer fling was in college. So that's where I met the person, the summer fling. And so when I say 213, the person.
Who's the person?
Like, who was the summer fling person?
Yeah.
It's funny though, because when I said, hey, is anything off limits? And you said nothing. And I said, names? And you said, oh, no, obviously names. So you really gonna turn your back on me like that?
No, we don't gotta say no name. I'm just saying, is it my boy?
No, I didn't know him during college.
Oh.
You trying to flip it now?
No, I'm not. Go ahead.
Crazy how the world works.
Yeah.
Just never turn my back. You gonna stab me right in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it was in college. Your summer fling. Go ahead.
It was in college.
Yeah.
It was circa 2012.
You ain't had a summer fling? Oh, you didn't have. You haven't had a summer fling.
Mm-mm. It was circa 2013. And
because you was in a relationship this whole time. Go ahead.
Yeah. I used to work at Steak and Shake. One of the best goddamn Steak Shake you ever seen. I worked that goddamn room. I used to work at Steak and Shake. And I remember he came up there and he sat down and then he wrote his name when he was leaving. Of course, we flirting and shit while he there. And I just thought he was just too fine for television. Yeah. Football team. Oh, my God.
Right.
So he got down. He about to leave. He write his name on the back of the receipt, hand that bitch to me, and his number.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Mm-hmm. I could not read the handwriting. So I saved this man's name under a whole different situation. So we get to a club or whatever, and I see him from across the room. Mm-hmm. Oh, he smiled at me with them big, pretty teeth.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
You know, I say the flame.
Yeah. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
I walk over there. Oh, bitch, I got a dress that fluff so heavy.
Okay. Go ahead.
I fucked up.
Go ahead.
Now you just throwing stuff up. Now you just doing.
Oh, Daddy, catch us on the next episode. No, we touching on this episode.
You went from here to here
because you did it real fast. Go ahead.
So I walk over there, and I approach him. So he say, "What's up?" And I say, "What's up?" I do it, whatever. So he was like, "Give me your phone." Put the number in it again. Yeah. Obviously, I look at the phone. I said, "Damn, I thought this boy name. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to now. I know his face though.
If I don't know nothing else."
Went back over to my friend. Yeah, I did the most embarrassing shit ever.
What did you do?
I was like,
in front of him, or his?
It was across the room.
But so your back was for him.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh God! I swear to God, it's the worst shit in the world. Anyway, it took me home that night. We goddamn did what we did. Fast forward some. At the end of that encounter, I said, "Baby, what's your name?" He laughed. He told me his name. He asked me for mine. I told him my name. And, bitch, it was off to the race.
The beginning of the summer. Oh. So around what time was it? When does the summer fling start?
It starts June-ish. Okay. I would give it June. Right when it's getting hot. Yeah. After the rain done cooled down from May.
Yeah. Okay.
And we taking it all the way through by August. Okay. September.
Yeah. So from like Memorial, you can even say, some people can even say from Memorial Day to Labor Day. You see what I'm saying?
If it's gonna have a benchmark, we're gonna mark those two. Yeah. 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 And the rest of it is just like straight holiday. It's just bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to town.
He went to town.
I did not know that baby name.
It's okay.
And I do not regret it.
I know that's right.
And I never changed it in my phone.
To the other name.
I never changed it to the real name. And to this day, refer to that man as that fake name.
Period.
Ain't nobody in my business.
So how long was y'all in y'all little fling?
The entirety of the summer. It ran a little longer than expected.
Went a little over.
Yeah. But yeah, it ran its course. Yeah. It was the and
now, I can't. Now was this not because it's college, so you would assume that you know, resources are very limited. Was this more of a date type, we out here, or is it just like we in college, so we might go to a couple parties, but we really get into it?
No, it was very like we gonna be at some parties and we gonna see each other and we gonna talk our shit across the room.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we gonna end up where we gonna end up.
Oh, I like that.
That was that is the extent of it. Now we went out. We did go out. We went out about 1 or 2 times. I'm not gonna hold you. It was 1 or 2 times, but we saw each other very frequently. if it's 7 days in a week, I can guarantee you we like Marcus and Larsa. I mean, not Marcus, what's his name? Scotty and Larsa. Shit was happening. Okay. So yeah, we seen each other frequently, but that was just the fling.
Yeah.
That was the fling. It's something about just laying up at night.
Baby, in that AC, feet rubbing together. You said, oh my God. Yes.
But yeah, it was one of the best time periods.
Yeah,
for real.
For sure.
And just being in college.
Yeah. And not having no real responsibility.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And I don't have no real responsibility to you.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, I ain't got no real responsibility to you. And so I had left my relationship. And so that was like I'm free.
Yeah.
I'm free to be me.
Yeah.
And I was me.
I was caged.
We was
doing
did anything for him.
Because for them 8 weeks, I love you so much. I love you.
I don't think we ever said I love you.
It don't matter. He felt it.
Yeah, I felt it. I ain't gonna tell you. If you're out there, I love you. But okay, what about you? Tell me about one of because you said summer flings.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Tell me about one of
If I go into the summer single, you
gonna come out the other end with I'm leaving here with
something.
Cool.
Yeah. Which one you want to know about?
Your top. The best one. I ain't gotta say no names. They gonna know who it is. They gonna know. Ooh,
you know, I ain't in the business of making niggas feel good.
You ain't.
I don't want nobody to feel good. But no, I can talk about one of my most recent summer flings.
Okay.
So
let's see what you did there. Go ahead.
Dog, what is you on?
Girl, go ahead.
Woo, you so messy. No. So, boom. We have been following each other on social media, Twitter, and then somehow we started following each other on Instagram. And then he had made a post, like, basically, who want to hang out for the summer, no strings attached, nothing sexual, whatever.
Like one of them contract things.
It was a contract. Yeah. So me, I'm thinking, I get dates, and I'm about to be outside, and I ain't gotta sleep with the nigga. Sign me up. So literally, that's how I sent him in, like, sign me up. He like, you for real? I'm like, yeah. We DM'd a little bit, and then we exchanged numbers, and we talked. So for the first 2 weeks, we just talked all day, every day. Then we finally linked, and we met in Midtown, and it was great. It was like, it was fun because I wasn't nervous. It was like, it's somebody I've been knowing for forever. And we had so much fun, and this is our contract. We was gonna be over October 1st. Perfect. We had just missed my birthday. It's before his birthday and the holidays.
So ain't no pressure.
There literally is no pressure.
No responsibility.
We just gonna kick it. We gonna have fun. We gonna talk shit. And that's it. I ain't gotta do nothing with you sexually. You don't gotta do nothing with me sexually. We're going to have a funky good time.
How long did that last? That not sexually far. Since we're here. Might as well.
So what happened was...
might as well. Because, how long did that last?
Let me tell you. So, what happened was, we didn't account for catching feelings, because we just knew we wasn't going to catch feelings. It was to the point where we're literally telling each other all the bad stuff. Okay. It's like, oh, you fucked up like me. Yeah. Like, you self-sabotage, so do I. Like, this shit, it was amazing. And then one day we like, well, what's going to happen if we catch feelings? Then we started joking. We might have to do a little contract extension. Still joking. And then one time, things got out of hand. And we was intimate, right?
About how far into, because you kind of trying to swim around this question, about how far into the contract did things get
we used to call it a funship. It's a funship. From the time we started to, it was like, I ain't gonna even hold you. It was like a month.
Ah, bullshit.
Right in the gate, it was a month.
Oh, okay.
Because we talked for 2 weeks. Then we hung out. Then we didn't see each other again for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Boom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then The next morning, afterwards, I promise you, right in the God, we woke up.
Mhm.
He looked at me. I looked at him. We said we might need to renegotiate the terms of this contract.
Because at this point, y'all done breached it like a motherfucker.
Because, baby.
Both parties. I never seen what both parties just said. Fuck it. We gonna do this.
October 1st came and went.
No, it came and went.
A couple times.
It for sure came and went.
Yeah. So.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was a fun. That was a fun. It was still a fun summer though.
Yeah.
Even though we had breached our contract, we had a lot of fun that summer. We spent a lot of time together.
Okay. You said y'all led with the bad.
Yeah.
How liberating was that? It was to literally tell somebody all the bad things first rather than that honey. It was still felt like it was a honeymoon, but rather than lead with that honeymoon.
I didn't have to have a representation. It was like, I promise you, literally, it was like, oh, this is probably why it works. Our demons play well. Like, you self-sabotage? Me too. And then...
Much we have in common.
And then, like, you know, we have both just recently got out of something.
Yep.
So he had just got out of something. I had got out of something. You know, I was like heartbroken over that nigga. Uncle Joe had just died. Mm-hmm. And so it was like a breath of fresh air. Like me, like dealing with him at that time, I wasn't even thinking about my ex at all. Like, all right, I'm over that nigga.
Yeah.
Even with Uncle Joe, like I would still be sad, but we spent so much time together. It would be like 2-3 days at a time that for those days, I was laughing, so I wasn't thinking about it. Now, of course, when I'm by myself, I would think about Uncle Joe, but it was just kind of like a breath of fresh air. I don't want to say like I was dependent upon him or the situation, but it was definitely helpful because it was fun. Yeah. It was so much fun.
Out of all the other feelings that you was having, you finally was able to like find light in just your day.
Yeah.
And he was able to provide that light.
Yeah. And like you said, being able to like tell a person like the good, the bad, and the ugly, like... You see me on social media, like, whatever. Like, you see this. And how I am on social media, especially Twitter, is how I am in real life. But also to be able, like, I curse a lot just in natural conversation. I say nigga all the time. You know what I mean? Like, and what I got, a lot from the guys down here, like, dating is I'm really, like, you're so tough. You're so hard. You're so this. You're just, you're like a nigga. With him, it wasn't none of that. Like, he had, like, tough skin. So, like, we
felt like home a little bit.
It felt like home, even though he country.
But people can make you feel like, they can make you feel like home.
Yeah, no, exactly, because it's like, we neither one of us had a filter, but it was like, for like, you don't have a filter because you just country.
Okay, hold on, don't do that.
Because you country too.
Yeah.
And I don't have a filter because I'm just like, a hood booger.
Yeah.
And so it worked really well. Like I could be like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, and it wouldn't be like, whoa.
Don't talk to me like that.
Like,
don't tell me to shut the fuck up.
And it just felt good. Exactly. It felt good. So it was like, it definitely was like my little escape from reality.
Did you, when y'all was going through the...
We're going to keep talking about this nigga, but go ahead. Ask your little question. Wrap it up.
Because you know that's my boy, right? And so, I ain't even gonna go into too much detail, but you know, you're probably favorite. Not up for debate.
Girl, what? Ask your question. Come on.
Damn, I done forgot it now.
We was going through whatever. All right, we're moving right along.
Yeah. It's gonna come back to me, and I'll make sure I put it out there.
You don't have to.
I know, but
that was my most recent like summer fling.
Recent
I had a
favorite.
Huh?
Recent and favorite. Okay.
I would give him that. It was my favorite because it was fun.
Yeah.
He's fun.
Yeah.
Like
no obligation.
Yeah. And so and because neither one of us had expectations, girl, you
winking at him.
Girl, please. Because wow. Because there was no expectations, everything was able to flow organically.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing forced. Like it wasn't like, oh, let me call him or let me call her because I'm obligated, because that's what I'm supposed to do. It's like, no, let me call him and see how his day was because I genuinely want to know how his day was.
Okay, this is what I was going to ask. So, during that time period, even when did y'all have arguments?
During the fun ship? Yeah.
Did it still feel like a lot of pressure when y'all was arguing and shit? Or did it feel like y'all was able to really get y'all points across or communicate? Or
I think our biggest argument, we didn't have, you know, I ain't gonna even hold you. when it was just a fun ship. So for that first month, it wasn't no issues.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. It wasn't until we became intimate. And then it was just like, even though we're being exclusive now, we're not necessarily in a relationship, but we're going to date exclusively. Some things out of respect got to change.
Yeah.
And like his biggest thing was like, he used to get on Twitter and be like on some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was like our biggest argument. But even then, like in his mind, it's just social media.
Right.
I ain't really, but in my mind, like you are a real person, posting these things in real time to real people.
Right.
Exactly. So I don't care what the outside world, they don't got to know about us, but we used to like refer to each other as the fun shit. They don't got to know about us, but like what I see, I don't like.
Right.
So I think it took a while for that. That was our biggest downfall, honestly. Everything else, like it was just that.
The rest of it was still
The rest of it was
crazy.
Summer flings are amazing when it's filled with passion.
They're very romantic.
It's very whimsical.
And even though
Am I saying that right?
Whimsical, yeah.
Whimsical.
I like how you put that. Go ahead. Want to try one more time?
Ooh, let me look at your lips.
Whimsical.
Whimsical. Whimsical.
Even though I talk about it being just, we spent like the nights and stuff together. It was still very romantic.
It's so romantic.
You can literally talk without limit.
Yeah,
you can do and say whatever. And I know that finding the right person, you should be able to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Whether it be summer fling or not. But it's just something so easy about having that person.
Because it's no pressure.
Yeah.
It's no, because I know what it is and you know what it is. Mm-hmm. So now we can talk and I can be more authentic. Not saying that you're not your authentic self when you're intentionally dating.
Yeah, but sometimes you try to put up a certain face.
I'm not going to, literally the first conversation I had with him was like, look, this is perfect. I don't want to date. I self-sabotage.
Yeah.
I do this. I got control issues. Like I'm telling him this. If I had, like, if we knew that it was going to be something else, I probably wouldn't have led with that. Mm-hmm. But because it's like, well, you don't want nothing from me outside of what we agreed upon, then we good. Mm-hmm. So, like, I think for me, that was very, very liberating. Mm-hmm. And I think that also was, like, the reason why we just had so much fun. Because it's like, all right, you know the ugly.
Yeah.
I told you the ugly, so now come experience the good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know the ugly. You still want to move forward with this contract? Okay, now you're about to experience the goodness.
All the good.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna keep them.
Child, listen.
So if you feel like that's what's gonna keep them, then what comes after summer fling? Like
sometimes a summer fling ends. And sometimes when it ends, it's hard because you done caught feelings, but you know, like,
this gotta stop.
Because you cool, but you not relationship. Yeah. Like, I know how you are. I know how you operate. And then sometimes you carry it on for forever.
Because I know how you are and I know how you operate. I can deal with this.
All right, even if I don't want to deal with it, I'm here, baby. I'm stuck, baby. It's quicksand. I'm here.
Yeah, I can go talk to somebody about
that. But with this particular situation, we kept it going
into like the fall, winter months, and beyond.
And beyond, yeah. I've had summer flings where it just ended at the summer. Like, and you still cool. Yeah. You still my dude. Yeah. When I see you out, it's gonna always be love.
Nothing
but it feels it off.
I remember, it does. It feels off. It feels at the end of summer.
Yeah, and for those situations, those ain't hard because those guys, it was like we've been to corners. You my little date. I know you got other dates. I ain't tripping. You ain't tripping. We done seen each other out on different dates. It's no issue, and then it just kind of fizzled down. Like, all right, summer's over.
I've been in a situation where I'm like, man, this person don't want to talk to me no more. Darn, what did I do? And then I've been in a situation where I don't want to talk to you no more.
Yeah.
But that summer shit, it literally fizzles down to the point where it's like, y'all just have an understanding without even talking about it.
It's just one of them things where it's just like the conversations are less and less. Every once in a while you check in, how you doing? But then it's just like, y'all just move on. And it's like, it's cool. I'm not tripping. It's no bad blood.
I don't know if I would call this other guy summer fling, but we did used to sneak off to on campus, like in the back. There was this little restaurant called Talon's. Talon's had some amazing food. Shout out to Talon's. Ain't there no more. You know, we used to sneak in Talon's. We used to sneak off to Longhorn. Longhorn was huge because we was in a small ass little town.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows Statesboro didn't have much. So we used to go to Longhorn kind of like to upscale.
Yeah.
We used to sneak off to Longhorn. And we used to have like little romantic dates and stuff. But I wouldn't consider them a summer fling because it was a very short.
So it could be a fling.
It was just a fling, right? Yeah, it was just a fling.
Because I also had a fling. I had like a fall fling. It was a very brief. Remember? Well, you left before I met him. But when we when the Browns had played the Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people from Cleveland came down. And so we hung out with my homeboys that Friday. Or was that Saturday? And then we went to the game the next day. And then afterwards, everybody went to Sweet Lounge. And he was standing there. And I was like, who is that nigga? He wasn't smile. He was just standing there. He had on these really dark black Prada glasses. And I'm like, he is beautiful. And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I was like, who is he? But he wasn't saying nothing, so I let it go. And then then my homeboy was like talking to this other dude from Cleveland, like, who, Isha? So he like, Isha, come here. And I'm like, what's up? So the other guy that was from Cleveland, like, it's a nigga over there asking, is you with anybody over here? And I was like, tell him I ain't with none of you niggas. Because once he told me who it was, I said, oh, tell him I'm not with none of y'all.
Matter of fact, I got it.
And he was like, all right, hold on, wait a minute. So he went over there and told dude, and it was the dude with the glasses. And then, so I'm still talking to my homeboy, and the dude with the glasses walked up, he grabbed my hand and pulled me away. And when I say,
swept me off my feet.
It was like a love story made for Tubi.
Yeah.
We was in love, and we fell in love over tequila and hookah.
Ooh, that's the
I'm talking about.
In this day and age,
it was crazy. We rapping songs together, dancing, like it's just
y'all
us
in each other's face.
I'm talking about. We girl in between taking shots, we talking again to know one another. Yeah, that was a fall fling.
Yeah. I think that might have been fall for me too.
Yeah.
We did. When I say we did, I don't want to say virtually everything together, but
yeah.
And we never had sex.
Me and the fall fling,
we never touched each other.
And that's our referring to like my new feather nigga.
I literally could not go to sleep unless he was there.
Aww.
And we end up, and as bad as he wanted to hear, I was like, it's all right. It's all right. I just like being with you. I swear, like that. Yeah, that wasn't no summer fling, but that was a fling for sure.
That fall fling.
Oh, yeah.
That fall fling was fun. Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And then they go to summer fling. Coming back around.
Into like cuffing season type shit. You know, cuffing season, that period of soon as that fall hit.
Yeah, because now after the summer,
cooling down.
We got, okay, what we doing? Because also, let's be clear, the summer fling doesn't necessarily mean that you're exclusive. It just, my last summer fling, we decided to be exclusive. But I had summer flings where we, like, you're dating and I'm dating because if you're single, date them all.
Mm-hmm.
And so now the summer is winding down. Mm-hmm. You don't want to see your little last Labor Day kick it. All right.
Now you got a little time period before summer fling and this cuffing season.
Yeah.
Like you got this little...
It's like a month.
It's only a month.
It's now we got to figure out what we're going to do. Am I going to ride? Am I going to ride the rest of this year out single? Or
am I going to be single and happy with somebody?
Yeah.
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 You can be happy and single.
Absolutely.
But I want to be single and I want to be happy with somebody.
What's that called?
Love. I've been hell-bent on love for a little bit. Too much.
I love love. No, I've loved love. No, for real. So, in the case of my most recent summer fling, it went into like, I guess, cuffing season. Because then it went from like this funship contract situation to now we're exclusively dating to now it's like, oh baby, we in love.
No, because I'm not winding the night down. It's cold outside. All the good movies playing during this period. Like we literally have to.
Now we in a relationship. We in love.
Yeah, we're committed.
Yeah.
So
and once you if you get in a relationship, I would say around Halloween, you low key gotta ride that out because now it's the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
You got Thanksgiving. You got Christmas, you got New Year's, and you got Valentine's Day.
You literally have
you. That's like a
season
death row contract.
You in a 360 for real. You gotta ride it out.
You can leave, but do you really want to?
You don't want to because you want to know what the fuck is gonna happen. Probably at 10. Yeah. What's gonna happen at the end of it all?
Yeah.
Like my curiosity will have me in situations I ain't got
way longer
fucking reason being
because
in.
What I love gifts. So what this nigga gonna give me for Christmas?
You give gifts for Thanksgiving? Wow! Like what the fuck?
You know, I was like, October 1st was our cutoff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's cool because it's before his birthday. Because his birthday is a month after that.
True.
Yeah, no. I was so happy to buy him gifts. I was like, what is going on? Like, oh my, threw him a little party at the house. Like, but then.
And he made the hell out of them little turkey sliders. And I understand why you buy him gifts. Because the way he put that cheese and that meat and then that top layer of cheese, and I think it's 2 different kinds of cheeses.
It was.
And he put them all together. He stick them bitches in the oven and bitch, you got a motherfucking siesta. Siesta means sleep.
Yeah. But it was crazy because it's like I was excited to get him gifts. Yeah. He got me a gift for his birthday. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, he sure did.
I know Christmas about to be lit.
He sure did.
I gotta keep the nigga around.
Yeah.
That summer, that lasted, long time.
Longer than it should have, or longer, or the right amount of time.
Yeah.
To learn what you needed to learn.
To learn what I needed to learn. Yeah.
To go.
Yeah.
So I feel like
them sandwiches was busting though.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even think it had sauce on it. You know, I'm a saucy bitch.
No, but he had a barbecue on the side in case you wanted it.
I'm a saucy bitch. I didn't even need sauce.
Yeah. That's like his pride and joy.
It is, because he be wanting to make them for every occasion. Y'all grilling down and bring the sliders. Like, all right now.
Okay now. No, he love them little sliders, don't he?
Yeah, he love them
Y'all pumped him up too much. Gave him too much credit.
He deserves.
Okay, anyways, go ahead.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit gets the gun. Pew, pew. I wouldn't say that I had an official cuffing season, but you know, your boy.
I love him so much.
If I feel like
if people knew just how precious he was. And like not even
still living, bitch is.
Well, is. I don't know. He probably changed up because I'm guilty by association. But he is like, and not even on like, he's not a sucker. He's not a punk at all. Like he's very much a man.
Yeah.
He's a man through and through. But at his core, he is a nice person.
Very nice, yeah.
And then the older I got, the more I started to value men that are just, he's a nice guy.
Become aware of their niceness, because sometimes.
And so appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Because no matter how manly he is, when it came to you, he had a soft spot. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like he was embarrassed by it. It wasn't like he would put on the front like he was just this macho man. Like he was tender about you.
Especially during that cuffing season.
He had you good during the cuffing season.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because he not like he is a homebody, but he not he'll get up and go.
Yeah.
If some shit is in front of him.
Yeah.
Somebody be like, hey, you want to come such and such? Come on, let's go. Golly, let's, he want to do shit, but I be tired. Yeah. But he can be a homebody.
Yeah.
So to have a homebody during the months where Christmas lie and Thanksgiving lie and all the good shit, the good feeling shit, that shit it took me over the edge year after year.
Because y'all ain't doing nothing but cuddling, watch a corny Lifetime Christmas movie.
And most of the time I was watching, he was sleeping.
But he was there?
He was there.
Yeah.
And we would go to the games, like football games and stuff.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Because he do love football.
Yeah, he do love football.
Yeah. You miss him?
Yeah.
I do. I miss him too. I
glad
miss him so much.
That. I'm glad you could say that.
I do miss him. I miss being on FaceTime and him like, what up, Ish? What up? I miss that. That's my boy.
I just calling.
I'm just calling my nigga.
Calm down. Simmer down.
Just call him.
Simmer.
Let me tell you something.
This is a motherfucking thing.
Life is short.
Girl, and my life gonna go to 104.
Life is short.
It is. Don't need your advice. Next.
Okay. Bitch, worry about your own shit. I know that's right. Now, with the cuffing season, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we passed our summer fling.
Mm-hmm.
Now we done locked in with whoever we like, whether it was the mains. Because sometimes your main summer fling don't even make it to cuffing season. It could be somebody that won't really, you know,
but it's like you want to start the ground off running. You want to start to get a fresh start.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better to get a fresh start.
Yeah. Because I know what type of time you ain't even try to hide your bad shit. I know you ain't gonna do right in no relationship.
And cuffing season is all about like making this shit feel like it's the
now we being intentional.
Yeah, intentional.
We being
That's
intentional during cuffing season.
That's the word.
Now, do you invite him to Thanksgiving? Or do y'all do y'all Thanksgiving separately and then come together afterwards?
Well,
because this could be like the first breakout.
Let me take a step back.
This is the first breakout.
Let me take a step back. Because cuffing season, there are multiple applicants.
It is.
And it might be 2 at a time.
It might be more than 2.
So I'm trying to figure out, how do you choose who to take to Thanksgiving?
Break it down then, how you choose.
So to answer your question, yes, I'm going to take you to Thanksgiving. Because this is what it's all about.
Because at this point, we are so in love in this bubble. Baby.
I'm taking you to every family function there is to take you to.
Fact.
Because you made it this far.
Yeah.
However, you got to first choose which of these niggas I'm taking where.
You be like Chris Bender. One boy fulfills my physical needs. The other one provides for me mentally. But both parties make up my world. My mind is in confusion. Which one?
So if it's between...
Is it the fun guy or is it the safe guy? Now, if you lucky, they both. It's 2 and 1. But let's say
we don't get that lucky.
Yeah, well.
We don't always get that lucky.
Well.
Not always.
Not always. It's
not
like,
always.
They're like a unicorn.
Yeah.
They're talked about.
Yeah.
Never experienced. So do you get the fun guy or do you pick the safe guy? And by safe, that's no shade. We're not saying the safe guy corny, lame. Yeah. We just say he's the guy he gonna make an honest woman out of us. And he know what he want.
For Thanksgiving,
yeah,
I'm gonna take the fun guy.
You taking the fun guy?
Because we cut up.
Yeah.
We like to cut up.
Yeah.
And we show our ass.
Yeah.
You remember my cousin had that pie in his pocket?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And we have a good time. Especially back in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the guy that can just fit right on in.
Yeah.
Because one thing about your family during the holidays.
Oh, baby.
They will... Who is this thing she brought here? Who is this?
But they're not even whispering for real.
They're not whispering.
Like, we sitting right next to you. Just ask me who he is.
And I don't want you to talk about this man in his face like that.
Yeah.
Wait till I leave at least. But they don't care about that. Because the eggnog is flowing.
Yeah.
The tequila is everywhere.
And the reefer.
And the reefer, okay. We don't want about 6 walks before the food is ready.
Yeah.
You have to take the fun guy.
You gotta take the fun guy.
Who you take? Do you take him? And if so, who do you take?
Ooh, I'm taking the fun guy.
Every time?
Every time.
Yeah.
Because my family is a lot.
Yeah, I know your family.
You've been around my family.
I know them.
My family is a lot.
I know those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be able to, like, jump right in.
A little tough skin.
You have to have tough skin.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a fun guy. I'm taking a guy that's going to be able to have those side conversations, that's going to be able to have a little input, that's going to be able to laugh at a couple jokes.
They know how to play spades.
You got to.
If you don't know how to play spades,
you cannot come to no family function.
Then you can't.
Yeah.
Then next time I see you Christmas.
Yeah.
Learn to attend.
And then we're going to circle back around.
Yeah.
So now we at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Now, do you go to his, because he come to yours, you go to his?
For Thanksgiving, you come to mine.
Oh, so y'all don't even go to his people's house?
I mean, if everybody, I'm thinking you saying if it was either or.
No. Like I'm saying, like, are you open to going to his people's house?
We make rounds.
Yeah,
we make rounds.
Y'all house hot?
Yeah, we make rounds. We make rounds.
If you can make it through Thanksgiving, then you good.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
And so then that's a question of Christmas.
You come in matching pajamas?
What?
Okay.
Are you coming matching pajamas?
You know I'm coming matching pajamas. If I don't do nothing else, we gonna be in some matching pajamas.
What you call was so mad? I was so eager to wear my pajamas early. Just wait for the day. We gonna wear them.
One year I set that tripod, that ring light up, pose for the camera.
Girl, I got so damn mad at me if Blues in them goddamn pajamas. You either gonna get on board or you gonna get
left. This train is leaving without you. Go put your pajamas on.
Put your shit on.
Put your pajamas
Came
on.
there dragging his goddamn feet.
Mad.
Now, everybody say cheese.
Because you know you want to be in this onesie. Put it on.
Shit.
Yeah, now we come in matching pajamas.
Every time.
You better know it.
And that's the beauty of it all.
Yeah.
Because you got somebody that, because it's so lighthearted, cuffing season and shit. I mean, it's a little bit more stringent than some flings.
Yeah.
But they be with the shit sometimes.
Because we got to, when it's cuffing season, now I got to be, just like I want you to be intentional, I have to be intentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now it's like, even though like I'm giving you the best of me during this fling, it's the best of me as a fling.
Right.
Now it's like, okay, I'm more intentional, and now I'm being even more considerate and thoughtful.
More thoughtful. Yep.
Yeah. I was never disrespectful to you. But even if I was dating other people, I never disrespected you. But now it's like, okay, I'm being intentional. Now I'm making decisions based off of a we instead of a me.
Sometimes the summer flings be like not only exclusive to each other, but like y'all don't really be with everybody.
Yeah.
Like you're my little special, you're my little secret.
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Did anybody see us? Coming to my house last night.
That was really my thing.
When I get your message. Okay.
My people.
That you want to do everything I like. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Now listen to me. But that damn cuffing season, you got to share them with everybody. That's why you even posing the question. Do you bring Thanksgiving?
Yeah, because now our bubble, we still got our bubble. Mm-hmm. It's still me and you. Mm-hmm. But now we're letting people into our world.
Yep. So
and that could either make or break a situation. If y'all not solid and letting people in, baby, baby.
It could break.
It could break you.
It could break it because, one, some people don't always come from big families.
Yeah.
Some people don't really know how to interact with folks.
Yeah.
I know I said the fun guy, but when things is happening, you got to kind of, are they having a good time?
You hungry?
Yeah. So all that shit, play whether y'all gonna make it through to the next, because and especially guys, they look at stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you fix my plate?
And you
check on me.
Yeah.
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 They want to know, like, I like how, and then they love how to see you in your element.
Yeah.
Goddamn work in the room.
Yeah.
They be
because you work the room.
I'm gonna work it.
You works the room. I do my thing. I do my thing. But you do your thing.
We gonna do this shit.
Yeah, you works the room.
Yeah. So
yeah. And they also have, and that's also when you can see if they're okay with how you work the room too, right?
Yeah.
And so now it's like, okay. And sometimes it's holidays, friends might stop by your people's house. Mm-hmm. And for me, especially like going back home, I have a lot of male friends. Mm-hmm. So like now this is kind of like my opportunity to see how he is around me, being around my homeboys, because I don't switch up. How I am with my homegirls, how I am with you as far as being a friend, is how I am with my niggas. So like to see how he is, because the one thing that I cannot, whether it's a summer fling or cuffing season or my dude, you cannot be jealous of my homeboys. And I'm not gonna give you a reason to.
Right.
But you have to know, like I come in like letting them know, like I have male friends that mean the absolute most to me, and I love them a lot.
But especially knowing that I won't give you a reason.
Yeah.
They be like, well, I know I've said this before. Trust me. Maybe you don't trust them.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Because you always say like, well, I know how niggas think. And it's like, cool story, but trust me.
Trust me. And trust that I wouldn't even be around them type of niggas that think like that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And that's another difference between a summer fling and cuffing or whatever. True. That trust, because if I don't have no expectations, what is there for me to trust? You get what I'm saying? But now we decide to move forward. It's the end of the summer. Like now, it's the end of the summer. We decide to move forward and carry this on into the later months. Now we gotta, what does trust looking like?
Yeah.
And that's big.
Yeah.
Like I trusted you enough to do you
and
to be respectful and to not play crazy in my face when we were in a fling. And just because you're in a fling don't mean you're having sex with everybody. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
But if we are intimate, like I trust you to, be honest with me about whatever.
Exactly.
But now we moving past fling.
And I'm trusting that you're not even out there with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm trusting that when we said we was going to be exclusive during this season, because I done brought you around grandma them.
Yeah.
And I done brought you around my mama them and daddy them.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
My daddy.
Me and my mama's situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Not to touch on it.
Yeah.
I'll bring you around my daddy.
Yeah, bring you around people.
I'll bring you around folks.
Yeah. The folks that mean a lot.
Exactly.
Now,
regardless of the relationship, they mean a lot. Yeah.
And we're going to take it a step further. Because you might look up and be able to come to Friendsgiving. Now, that's major.
That's huge.
That's major.
That
might be even more major than going to my family.
No, it is more major than going to my family because I probably spend more time with my friends on a day-to-day than I do with my family.
True.
And so now it's like, I want to make an impression with my family, but this impression with my friends, because they gonna be the ones that want to see my family, they gonna just talk shit about you.
Yeah.
Why you wear that? My friends gonna be like, that he ain't the nigga for you.
They know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I trust enough to bring you here.
Yeah. You doing good. Don't mess up.
Don't mess up.
Because afterwards, when it's all said and done, like obviously we're going to make our own decision based off how we feel. But for me, I don't want to speak for you, but I know you agree. Our friends' opinion on certain things, it weighs heavy.
Yeah.
And so, like, my ex that I got with, that I was heartbroken over before I had my funship, nobody liked him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come around.
Mm-hmm.
He never came around to nothing. You know what I mean? So it did make it hard. And I'm firm on my two worlds don't have to collide. My two worlds, whether my friends and my dude, those worlds don't ever have to cross over. But it may be some situations where we gotta coexist. And it makes it hard when nobody liked the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the time for my friends to really like kind of see how he is. And then when I'm in my element, they watching him to see how he watching me. So yeah, come into like a Friendsgiving or a friends gathering post summer fling, because summer flings you really ain't coming around. Post summer fling is very important. I think it's critical.
I don't know if I would say my two worlds don't have to collide, but I'm still a pretty private person when it comes to my two worlds.
Yeah.
Like you said, one event per year.
My boy, let me say,
he was fine with that.
My boy came to one event per year. It was like when you see, like, oh, I'm bringing, he coming for real? You be so excited. Like, oh no, my dog coming.
I feel like we talked about this on a previous episode of like just them not always being around. Sometimes you just need the friend. But yeah, one or two events per year.
Now if we pulled up to the house, it wasn't enough for him to throw something on the grill.
Absolutely.
Get the hookah going, get the shots going. But that's y'all home situation. Right. But as far as like him coming out to events,
even those one or two events though was still so important for me.
Yeah.
Like they were still so important.
Yeah.
And he just naturally makes an impression on people.
Cause he's so sweet.
Yeah. But he don't, it's like I already knew he was gonna make an impression.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it's very important around a friend group.
Yeah.
Friendsgiving, you can't fuck that up.
You can't.
You fuck that up, you're not gonna make it to the Christmas. To the New Year. You're not.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
You're not.
It's not gonna work.
I value my friends. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Then you got Christmas. And if we make it to Christmas then, baby, we might as well, this is it. We riding this out.
But New Year's make you feel like this shit crazy. Like this is some.
Do I want to bring in the New Year with this nigga?
If we made it past Friendsgiving, Christmas,
or like now you start really like, okay, this might be some. All right, this might be serious.
This shit's crazy. Y'all think?
Could he be the one?
You think he could be the one? And New Year's make you feel all the feels that.
Cause you done watch all kind of Hallmark movies.
Oh
they done moved from the small city town. They moved to the big city. They came back. They fell in love with the high school. Is this my forever?
This?
You thinking of wedding hashtags for Instagram. This is real now. Are we bringing the New Year? If we bring the New Year in together, then I might not have another summer fling.
Oh, boy.
Because if we bring the New Year in together, we're not breaking up for
Valentine's Day. No.
Well, no, we did, though. Wait a minute. Hold on. Damn.
Don't worry about that. Listen, keep going. Camera's still rolling, baby. You got time to get back on track. Don't worry about it.
I should have known then, huh?
I should have. Don't worry about it. We said this sometimes we get a little curious. We want to see how far you really going to take this shit.
I'm talking about.
Sometimes I get to the point.
We got to Valentine's Day and it was like, What is this?
You really turned on me like that. You really hate me.
Judas. You betrayed me.
Betrayed me.
But yeah.
That shit crazy. But all in all, whether it be summer fling.
So no summer fling for you this summer?
No, I didn't have a summer fling this summer.
Okay.
I didn't have a summer fling this summer.
Are you open to rekindling any flings that could potentially be something more? Or rekindling any cuffing season participants relationship?
I don't know.
It's about to start getting a little chilly for
Not one-sided, though. Has to be two willing participants. But I don't know for real.
Yeah. That's real. That's real.
What about you, Aisha?
What?
You looking to rekindle anything? Cuffing season coming back around? Maybe you could just start. You have to start from scratch.
You know what? This space that I'm in, this space that I'm in right now, is just, I'm not forcing nothing.
Peaceful.
It's peaceful. I'm not forcing nothing. I only want people who want to be in my life.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
So it has to be a willing participant. Two willing participants.
And if because I have peace in my life, you can't bring chaos. So if you can add on to this happiness, add to this joy, add to this peace, then sure, I welcome you. But if you're not gonna do that, then I don't care who you are, or what we had.
It's not gonna
or what
happen.
it was.
It's
not gonna happen.
I'm not about to force
Yeah.
anything to make sense. It has to make
It
sense.
literally has to make sense.
And that don't mean that everything has to be put together or perfect.
No.
But it has to make
It has
sense.
to make sense. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm open to the possibility of anything. Because at my core, I'm very much a lover girl. I love love. I love the possibility of love. I love being in relationships. I love the funness. I love the companionship. So I'm never gonna be like, oh no. It's just in this, I'm very selective about what I want.
If I'm gonna be intentional in this relationship, I'm gonna be intentional outside of it.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So yeah. I didn't necessarily did I have a summer fling. That's funny. I don't have a fall fling. Don't have a fall fling. But yeah, I'm open to a fall fling, winter girl. Anyways,
girl, you're doing great, sweetie.
That's all I got.
So look, before we head out, though.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Yeah. Before we head up out of here.
Yeah.
Who I'm gonna say his name wrong?
Blindside.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like he has been blindsided? So the story is basically Michael Tui or Michael Owers. I think I'm saying the name right. And it's very similar because the movie was based on true events, The Blind Side, but
based off his life.
Yeah, based off his life. He was, we're gonna use adopted loosely.
He thought he thought
he was adopted.
He was under the impression up until I think earlier this year that
he was adopted by his family. Now he's a black guy. They're a white family. And so they basically in the movie portray him as almost being dumb for real. Like dumb before up until he got with them.
Yeah.
And then they kind of, saved him and helped him get to the next phase in his life, which was getting back on track in school, playing football up until he made it to the league or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, do you feel like he was blindsided? Because as you mentioned, he thought he had been adopted, but at the age of 18, he actually signed a conservatorship rather than the papers for his adoption.
I do think it's kind of hard because we don't know exactly the terminology that was used or whatever. But I do think if he was under the impression that he was adopted because they told him he was adopted and he thought he was signing adoption papers, then that is messed up to go your entire adult life up until this point thinking you were adopted, and then he felt like they was stealing money from him and the profit that they got from the movie. I think it was like a couple $100,000.
Yeah, I think like $225 per parent.
Yeah, he felt like that was all a sham because he really wasn't adopted.
It's so messed up though because I hate how the state acts like when you're 18, you're an adult, you're grown, you have all this understanding of legality, legal stuff.
Yeah,
but it's like you really still a kid. You just one age from when the state thought you was a kid to now being this adult.
Yeah.
And because you had this guidance and this leadership, people that you were supposed to be able to trust.
Yeah.
And they did an interview with him, I think back in like 2011 or not 2011. They did an interview with him and he was basically saying like he thought they told him that it wasn't, he thought he was being adopted, and they told him that this is a little bit different because of the state that we live in, and it's how it's phrased just because he's 18. So it's not, it's just like adoption. And so he signed the papers anyway. Yeah. That's fucked up.
It is. And I'm probably about to get slacked for this. It is fucked up because of the word vomit that they use. But if they did indeed help him, if they did indeed provide guidance and love and nurture and support,
I still don't feel like there's enough to take my rights away, because you did these things because you wanted to, and out of the kindness of your heart. Now, I don't know if is he going after them for things that he feel like they owe him, or is it just kind of, I'm finding this out now?
Yeah.
And I mean, I wonder, like, I don't know if we've gotten this far in his story, but like now that he's finding this out, what is it that he's asking for?
Like, what's the end goal?
Yeah.
So okay, so my question to you, and then we can wrap it up. My question to you is, let's say he wants to go after whatever for emotional distress, whatever, right? Do you think that he's owed anything, any payments? Like should he get money back? Do you think he has a good case?
If that's the end goal, yeah, he should get money back that he earned during that time when money wasn't given to him. So yeah. Do you?
I don't know. I think it's messed up. But if they still was like, if providing for him and looking out for him and these years, and like, wouldn't it be entitled to a little something?
Absolutely, they would be entitled to something.
Saying,
but if you was providing all these things for him, you could have done a trust. I don't know if he has those things or not. You could have put money in a trust. If anybody rightfully earns this money, it's not your decision to keep it all. And if he absolutely got none of it because under this conservatorship it says you don't get this, you just bring the money, the bacon in, and we eat. That's not fair, because again, that love, all that all that they gave him was done out of love. And if you love somebody, you'll want to continuously set them up for success or whatever their future looks like. You won't take all of the money if that's the case. So I don't think that he's necessarily entitled to all of it, because it's a lot of emotions too based on this. It's like, damn, now I'm finding out this, now I want everything back.
Yeah.
No, baby. They provided a life that you otherwise would have possibly never had.
Yeah.
But
for the sake of this conversation, we're gonna say that
you would have never had. But if you reap no financial benefits out of that life that you also provided to them, that's kind of fucked up.
I'm with you on that one. When you're right, you're right. Yeah. And then lastly, speaking of Britney Spears, so you know her daddy ain't in control of her no more. So Britney be slapping on them hip hugger, low rise, and bikini panties, and she gonna get in that living room and she gonna set that camera up and she's going to dance.
I have no comment.
Listen, so you know she recently got married.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I did it, but okay.
Yeah, they signed a prenup. Now the husband is filing for divorce.
Okay.
Rumor has it he's saying that Britney cheated on her. Cheated on him.
You should have known him low rise she went. And she was trying to put on for somebody. Okay.
Girl, Britney done threw a pole in her living room now. Now she be dancing on the pole. Anyways, so now he's threatening to release more information, more personal details about Britney and this so-called affair if she does not renegotiate the terms of their prenup. How you feel about that?
A judge shouldn't see that through.
Yeah,
that's stupid as hell.
This one, I'll call your bluff. Post it. Because what you signed, you agreed to whatever you agreed to. If you wanted, if you wanted more, you should have had your attorneys negotiate that prior to signing. So whatever you think you get on me, post it. I don't care.
Because I'm not, and this gonna sound
they already think I'm crazy.
Post it. It can't get no worse than what it's already been.
They already think I'm
my girl be dancing.
I'm talking about hair look like she ain't washed it in 4 days. That shit be
doing
breezy.
Her fucking thing.
Them little bitty panties.
They stop here.
I'm talking about it.
Pull that shit up. Pull it up. But that's fucked up, sir. That's you signed that motherfucking commitment, and I'm for prenups.
I'm for absolutely.
I am all for prenups.
A nigga could propose to me right now, and I ain't coming in with a much.
No.
But this little that I do have,
I'm
I'm protecting this.
Okay.
And what we get together is what we can fight over in court.
Because they do not.
But this little 3-bedroom that I got.
And now I'm just not starting to fill my space out real good.
That's me. That's me, big dog.
Shit, I believe in prenups, but sir, I also believe in read the fucking fine print.
That part.
That's your dumb ass fault.
Yeah.
You can't come after that girl because and now you try. What is that, blackmail? What is
low key? It is.
Yeah, that's blackmail.
Yeah.
Extortion.
Extortion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Post it.
Go ahead and post it.
That girl dancing.
If the judge got me
with
out
dirty
of this
feet, she don't care.
Your conservatorship, you think they're not gonna let me slide on this? Post it.
Post it. Moral of the story is enjoy your summer flings. Don't marry them.
Don't. I like how you brought that home.
And read the fine print. And should you do, marry them.
That wraps up another episode of Not a Real Podcast. It's Young Cole.
And I'm Isha.
And we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.